World Cup qualifying, South America Paraguay vs Venezuela prediction, team news, lineups preview. Separated by just one place and 1 point in the CONMEBOL World Cup 2026 qualifying standings. Paraguay and Venezuela square off on Tuesday at the Estadio Defensores del Chaco. Gustavo Alfaro's men remain outside the coveted top 6 places after a goalless draw with Ecuador last time out, while their visitors lie in the Interconfederation playoff spot after a creditable 1-1 stalemate versus Argentina. Match preview. Without a World Cup appearance since making it to the quarter-finals of the 2010 edition in South Africa, their best-ever result at the global gathering, Paraguay's wait for another appearance at the quadrennial event looks set to stretch to the 2-decade mark. The white and red, who have automatically qualified for the 2030 World Cup as anniversary match co-hosts, having been involved in the inaugural edition 94 years ago, have a mere 10 points on the board from 9 contests thus far, one of which was gleaned on October 10th. Alfaro's crop were barely able to venture out of their own half against Ecuador, boasting just 23% of the ball and facing 15 shots. But the Paraguayan defense stood tall to come away with a hard-earned clean sheet and take their side into double figures for points. Paraguay's current 8th-placed ranking would not suffice for qualification. Only the top 6 automatically go through, but the white and red have enjoyed a mini revival of sorts in the past few weeks. Now unbeaten in 3 straight World Cup qualifiers. 2 tremendous results in September saw Paraguay hold Uruguay to a goalless draw before stunning the continent with a 1-0 beating of 5-time winners Brazil, meaning that Alfaro's sturdy side have kept 3 straight clean sheets ahead of the visit of Venezuela. Paraguay and Venezuela can share a joke when it comes to thwarting the big boys of South American football, as Tuesday's visitors to Asunción incredibly held reigning world champions Argentina to their first draw of the qualifying process on match day 9. 2 former Premier League stars were on the scoresheet at Estadio Monumental, as Nicolas Otamendi's opener preceded Salomon Rondon's 45th goal for his country, one which allowed Venezuela to steal a point off of the 2022 World Cup winners. The resident stalemate specialists in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying. Fernando Batista's side have drawn 5 of their 9 contests so far, more than any other side, but their modest total of 11 points has them 7th in the 10-nation table, which would put them in next year's Interconfederation playoffs. For a nation that has never competed at a World Cup finals before, Venezuela's record of just 1 loss from their last 8 qualifying games is highly commendable, as was their 1-0 victory over Paraguay in qualifying 13 months ago. Tuesday's hosts have traditionally had the better of previous battles, though, winning 19 of their 29 head-to-heads down the years, and it took until the 13th attempt in 2001 for Venezuela to finally get one over the 2010 World Cup quarter-finalists. Team news. Inter Miami midfielder Diego Gomez and Atletico Mineiro defender Junior Alonso were both missing from the Paraguay squad last week due to yellow card accumulation, but the pair are now back at Alfaro's disposal for Tuesday's game. Alonso's return could see the 31-year-old come in on the left-hand side for Agustin Sandez, who made his debut for his country in the Ecuador stalemate. But Alfaro should not give any consideration to changing his 3-man central barrier. Ex-West Ham United defender Fabian Balbuena, now on the Dynamo Moscow roster, will be among those reprising their roles, while Brighton Hove Albion attacker Julio Enciso could start on the left of a front 3, with Newcastle United's Miguel Almiron on the opposite flank, while 2 Paraguayan players are returning from the naughty step. Venezuela midfielder José Martinez is now suspended for his own accumulation of bookings, although he came off with an injury in the dying embers of the draw with Argentina anyway. Kaizer Chiefs midfielder Edson Castillo, a late call-up to the Venezuela squad, replaced his stricken teammate in added time against the reigning world champions and is seemingly first in line to step in for the banned Martinez on Tuesday. Once again, Venezuela's all-time leading appearance maker and goal scorers will start in the same team. Rondon leads the line as captain Tomás Rincón prepares to win his 138th cap for his nation. His first 137 appearances have brought just the one goal. Paraguay possible starting lineup: Fernandez, Balbuena, Gomez, Alderete, Cáceres, Cubas, Bobadilla, Alonso, Almiron, Arce, Enciso. Venezuela possible starting lineup: Romo, González, Osorio, Ferrarizi, Aramburu, Castillo, Rincón, Herrera, Savarino, Rondon, Saltido. We say, Paraguay 0-0 Venezuela. Paraguay's case is most certainly a peculiar one, as even though the hosts have scored the fewest goals in CONMEBOL qualifying, a mere 2, they have only allowed 3 at the other end. By far the best defensive record on the continent. Such statistics give rise to another low-scoring affair on Tuesday, one that should reflect just how close the two sides are in the standings. We think this match has 0-0 written all over it. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.